Dr. Dave bros frauditors, he puts them on the grill. Stop complaining about your massive water bill. Stick the foil up where the sun don't shine. When I'm done with you, your shop will be mine. I'm living life I've taken in the sun. I destroy frauditors, I do it all for fun. I got weapons of mass destruction for you, bud. I got 99 crumbs, but a gold ain't one. But a gold ain't one. I got 99 crumbs, but a gold ain't one.
Today's video takes us to the great state of Colorado, where we're going to listen to Randy Boy and Regan Benson chop it up. And of course, Dr. Dave's in there. But worse than that, oh, Randy Boy disparages Black Heart Knight for absolutely no reason. A professional attorney would never do such a thing, Randy Boy. I'm starting to wonder about your qualifications now, Sonny Boy. So let's all sit back, watch, have a good laugh, and most of all, enjoy, Randy Boy. Well, by the way, let's start with a short recap from yesterday, shall we?
The whole reason of fair use is to promote arts and culture. It's not to promote bullying, right? So, like, what social good does bullying do? None. If Blackheart or these other retards were commenting on your work saying, oh, look at that camera angle, it's terrible.
It's interesting that Randy chooses the word bullying because nobody is being bullied here. We're simply mocking people because of the stupid-ass approach to the First Amendment and what people on YouTube won't do for clicks and views and to get a few extra dollars in their pocket. That's the entire premise of the anti-frauditing community. We're not going to just stand back and watch people mock our great Constitution for clicks and views when in fact they could care less about the First Amendment. It's a loophole. That's all it is. Of course, I'm not sure the greatest mind in Bangkok history could understand that. Isn't that right, Randy Boy? And now we're all supposed to feel sorry for the frauditors because they've been bullied around. While Randy Boy here wants to call us the R word. You should be ashamed of yourself, Randy, using that word. You're a professional. You're held to a higher level than the everyday person walking around, Randy Boy. For you to call somebody the R word, especially someone you filed a lawsuit against, I don't think the judge would look favorably upon that.
Right. Other than she's dumb, TMA's a crybaby. It's just like, it's all stupid ass commentary.
But
it adds
people
nothing.
love it. That's what.
Well, right. But they can do
weird.
it. No one says they can't do it.
Low intelligence. It's like
they can do it. Just do it in 10-second clips.
Well, there you have it, anti-frauditing community. That's the secret to staying clean on YouTube. Only use 10-second clips. But how much commentary do we have to put in there, Randy? Would 10 seconds of my commentary be enough to offset that 10-second clip? I'm wondering, because then we'd have 100% of my commentary versus 100% of what I used. Of course, I wouldn't use 100% of the video, but you see what I'm talking about, Randy. You're a, let's see now, what's the term I like to use? Oh, that's right, a spreadsheet analyst. That's what Randy Boy is, a spreadsheet analyst. He sits there with his slide rule and figures out how much I use from one video and how much should I talk and what kind of stuff I said. Stuff like bullying stuff. Yeah, not to worry, Randy. I'm sorry you have to go through all this, but if you want to make a name for yourself, that's what you have to do.
These people don't understand the difference between like satire and parody, for example. Like they don't need your work to do satire. They can make. You see all the memes I make, right? I don't need to steal other people's work to make fun of Darcy. I can make a meme with a little cartoon of him with his own voice, with someone else's voice. They can do the same thing. They don't need your work to make fun of you. They're showing their work, your work, because they make money off it. There's no reason.
Well, I'm glad you brought that up, Randy, because I made this point in another video. I don't remember where it was, but yeah, it's good to talk about parody and satire. See, parody is what I do on the creators on YouTube, because they're all fools and they believe that they're doing something good here for America. They're exercising freedoms. You know, it's like a muscle. You have to use it or lose it. Well, there's no way in hell we're going to lose our First Amendment freedoms here in America. So I really don't know what the hell that's all about. But yeah, I target that because to me that's all a bunch of bullshit. So let's think of a parody as a micro. We're going to think of that as a micro. And then the macro would be the satire. Yeah, something that would bring about social or political change by saying, you know, how absurd this is. This is really absurd that you would go out and think that you could practice your First Amendment freedom with a camera in government places. I mean, it's so absurd, isn't it? It's stupid as hell. So we're going to think of satire as the macro. It covers the entire area, and the micro is the parody. I hope that breaks it down for you, Randy. If you have any questions, be sure to email me.
Right.
What they're doing is so. I mean, I don't know what the court is. Obviously, I don't have no idea because no court's ever decided all this shit, especially when they've been faced with, you know, they've been faced with a one-off on Klein or a few videos here. They're about to get a wave of, you know, 100 videos. What are they going to do? I have no idea. Like, I swear to God that Google may have contacted the clerk and slowed them down. I swear to God.
Oh, so now you think the court has a conspiracy against you. Is that what you think, Randy? I tell you what, man, if you need an attorney, Bangkok Randy is your go-to guy. Oh, I'm sorry, I mispronounced that. Bangkok Randy is your go-to guy. Yeah, he represents the losers, the yahoos, the babbling buffoons of a bird brain, the dregs of society, the criminal, people who don't have a job and never will have a job. Those are the kind of people he represents. Give us your tired, give us your poor, give us your dregs of society, because Randy Boy will represent you. And don't worry, if you don't have the filing fee, Randy will put it in for you. You can pay him back when you win that lawsuit. Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen though, Randy, if you don't win any lawsuits. I guess you're just going to be out of pocket for all that money you put in, huh? Well, not to worry, Randy Boy's got a lot of money. That's why he's living in Thailand.
Tell us why. Why?
Yeah.
What? But what?
Well, I was getting subpoenas. I mean, I was getting subpoenas returned in 1 to 2 days, and now it's been pending for a week. And right after the conference I did, and I was getting tons of views, 1,000 views here, 1,000 views there. Next thing you know, I'm getting like 200 views. Like, and that, you know, I fucked with them really good. I did I sent them a letter, and I said, "Please subscribe." In my letter.
Now wait a minute, counselor. I'm confused here. Are you telling us that you were screwing with the courts? Is that what he said, good people? Look, I'm not an attorney. I don't understand these complex matters. Maybe one of those YouTube lawyers in the audience could explain it to me. Because you got some explaining to do, Randy Boy. The spreadsheet brings all the frauditors to me. And they're like, let's sue the trolls. Yeah, remember, this is America. You can sue anybody you want. But, and it's a big but, like Sir Mix-a-Lot. I like big butts and I cannot lie. Yeah, well, hey, it's a big but, though, because will you win? And if you win, what will you win? That's the thing, man. That's a difficult question that no one can answer. Filing a lawsuit is kind of like playing the lottery. You hope you win, but your chances may be greatly diminished, especially when you sue a goat slayer like Dr. Dave.
They didn't know I had a channel to that. I never mentioned to them that I had a channel, so they didn't know that I was publishing their own shit on the channel. I think after that they were like, "Oh man, I don't like this guy." Yeah,
But he's serious. They know you're not.
yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, they know I'm not. All you have to do is fucking Google me, and they know.
Okay, so everybody go Google Randall S. Newman, the crybaby attorney, and see what you find. Yeah, he'll sue you because he's buttered over everything. I'm telling you. Yeah, okay. This next part, though, in the conversation is really good. I'm not going to give you a hint what's coming up. But anyway, yeah, Google his name. You'll find loser, has been, wannabe. I love June long time. That's his girlfriend. Did you know that? Junebug. That's her name. We're going to call her Junebug. Yeah, he went over there on Valentine's Day and he kind of called DMA and said, "No, you can't be my number one boom boom boy anymore. I love me some June." Okay, good. Hey, well, it's good to find love. You know, if you have to travel halfway around the world to find it, there's nothing wrong with that, Randy boy. But I just want to know one thing. Is June's member bigger than yours? Really? Tell the truth now.
For example, this Pepper versus Apple case that went to the U.S. Supreme Court, I actually initiated it. That was like my case. But what I do a lot is I'll initiate a case and I'll turn it over to a firm, and then at the end of the day they settle, and then I get all of a sudden I'm getting like deposits in my bank account.
Now back up a minute here. Wait a minute. Time out. Wait a minute. So you initiate court cases and then you hand them off to another attorney to finish them? Is that because you have no trial experience? Is that what it is, Randy boy? Because I done heard you have absolutely no litigation experience in the courtroom. Oh, say it ain't so. So now wait a minute. All these lawsuits you just filed, by my count, 7 of them. So when they get to court, you're going to hand them off to another attorney. So are all of your clients going to have to hire someone else? How is that going to work out exactly? Could you please explain to the jury how that's going to work out? And we are the jury right now. You have to explain that to it. How is that going to work out? Especially for somebody like DMA who doesn't have money. How's he going to hire another attorney? Or little baby girl Zach, what's he going to do?
I'm like, holy shit, we won, like kind of thing. Like,
wait, you're making money as an attorney, so you go out and you actually sue for money?
I mean, I get once in a while I get paid, but you know,
this
most of it's just for fun. This is more fun than getting paid at this point. But I'm going to take this and weaponize it. That's my whole point.
Oh, so that's something else I have to understand a little bit better. You're going to weaponize copyright claims and copyright strikes by hauling everybody into court who you think, just based on your opinion alone, that's offended you and your client some way. So that's what you're saying. You're going to weaponize YouTube's copyright system. Well, I think the judge will like to hear that. I think the judge will like to hear, too, how you called Blackheart Knight the R word. Said he wears a special helmet, he's got a special channel, and he's a special guy, and how he rides the short bus. Counselor, things aren't looking good for you right now. You should stop while you're ahead. If I were you, and I'm so glad I'm not, I'd stop making live streams. I wouldn't appear on one more single live stream. And I'm not an attorney. So, but that's just my advice to you. Of course, you're a grown man, and you can do as you like.
Imagine it snows 3 feet, and there's no path to get down your driveway. So we have to create the path to get down your driveway. And once we do that, then we'll know what to do. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't. But I'm pretty sure I'm going to win most of the shit. Mm-hmm. There's some stuff that's better fair use than other. But I'm going to pick. I mean, I'm trying to pick the worst of the worst. You know, like some of these guys 10 minutes with not a word.
Well, now, counselor, I tend to agree with that, and you can quote me saying that. 10 minutes without a comment? That's ridiculous. I never put a video up with 10 minutes. Nah, matter of fact, all my early videos, I had like 30 to 45 seconds. Yeah, man, I tell you, 10 minutes. Yeah, that person needs to go. Who did that shit? Get him off YouTube. Get Dr. Snake off YouTube. That's what little Chrissy says. Get him off YouTube. Get him off YouTube. He's a snake. He's a snake in the grass. He stole my videos. He stole my content. He stole money out of my doggy's mouth. Oh, I never took money out of your doggy's mouth, little boy. Hey, you know what though? I heard a rumor, Randy boy, and you'd be the perfect guy to talk about it and tell us if it's true or not. I heard tell that since little Chrissy doesn't have any money, he's going to offer his mama in exchange for your professional services. Now, is there any truth to that rumor? Come on now, you can tell us, because his mom is hot. Don't you think she's a MILF? Not.
And these people, well, he said something like, what? That's not fair. Like, what planet is that fair use? Their idea of fair use is so fucked. Use 3 minutes at a time and talk. No one's going to say that. They're going to say use 10 seconds, 20 seconds. That's what normal people would do. And nobody will do anything. If they did that, we would not strike it. We wouldn't do anything.
OMG, how many times is he going to talk about this case, Haas versus Klein? Oh my God. Yeah, okay, so they use 20 seconds of this clip and then they talk for 5 minutes. What? And he thinks that's some kind of blueprint. He thinks that's the blueprint for all fair use. Oh my God. But then, on the other hand, he says, well, no, that's not the blueprint. But you keep talking about these 20-second clips. What the F is wrong with you? Are you a broken record? He doesn't have any idea what the hell he's babbling about. And he'll be the first to admit, I don't know. Matter of fact, he said that in this video. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen. Yeah, you don't know, but it's not going to stop you from filing these bogus copyright strikes on everybody, is it? Look, one man lost his channel. You feel good about that? Yeah, you know what? If I were him and all this shit gets overturned in court, I'd sue your ass for everything you have. Whatever you have. Maybe even your girlfriend, June. She could come to the United States and love us all long time. Okay, yeah.
That's the whole point. That's the whole point of this Gurkha lawsuit, is that some mentally challenged guy who has no idea what fair use is just said, fair use, boy. And now the onus is on you to sue because we did a valid takedown with those. Remember those spreadsheets I did?
Yeah.
Like it's like literally broken down with spreadsheets.
You just can't help yourself, can you, Randy boy? Calling Blackheart Knight a mentally challenged person. What would possess a professional to do something like that? Why? Someone you've already filed a lawsuit against and you want to berate him in this way. And you think that's okay? You think that's okay? Really? And you sleep okay at night knowing that? And this is the kind of persona that you want to present to all your clients, huh? Well, your clients are dumbasses anyway. They won't know the difference, will they? Yeah, and you know what? It's interesting that Randy would mention about his spreadsheet because, you know, in the beginning, I used to do that kind of stuff. I said, well, look, the video was 18 minutes. I used 6 minutes, and then I had 9 minutes of commentary, and then I talked about the intro and the outro. And you know what? YouTube didn't give a shit about any of that. There you go, Randy. I'm giving you a hint. They didn't care about any of that. And I'd love to tell Randy why they don't care. But I'm not going to make his job any easier. You figure out why YouTube doesn't care about that, Randy, and then we'll be on the same page, baby boy.
Like 89% of this video is this dum-dum's video, right? And he responds with like, fair use, right? So like, what are you supposed to do? Now it's either sue him or his videos go back up. So now, like I said, the onus is on your you to do something, to
And that's
spend
what we're
money to, right.
And that's what we're
And
doing.
so,
For those of you
sorry
who
to
are-
Blackheart.
And Randy couldn't resist, just had to take another swipe at Blackheart and said, "It's fair use, duh!" Yeah, I got you, Randy. It's just impossible for you to remain professional. You see, doctors and lawyers and all the professional people, they're held to a higher standard, Randy. I guess not you. You're not held to that higher standard. Is that what it is? You've been living in Bangkok too long and you let your hair down and now you forgot what it is to be a civilized American. Is that what it is? I don't know, bro, but you better figure it out because you're headed down the wrong path with all this bullshit. What do you hope to gain? Oh, that's right, I forgot. He wants to set a precedent. He wants to have his name engraved in lights. Oh, wouldn't that be lovely, good people? You have to consider, though, Randy, you're trying to set a precedent in one direction. Don't you think there's an attorney out there that all the anti-frauditors may have contacted already who wants to set a precedent in the opposite direction? You have to consider these things, Randy, and you're only one guy. Yeah, buddy, you just never know about these things. But you do what you do, and Dr. Dave and his group will do what they do best, which is what? Produce crazy videos with the star Randy Boy. Yeah, well, we're going to leave it there for today, good people, because shit, we're only about 20 minutes through this video so far, and it's a 60-minute video. Yeah, Dr. Dave's chopping it up real good, just to piss off everybody who doesn't like Dr. Dave. Well, hey, speaking of idiots, yeah, idiots, that's right. I got a 5.5-minute compilation of a woman who cries at the drop of a hat. Check it out.
I really need backup.
What are you doing? Oh my gosh, why'd you come so close to me like that?
Why am I held at a different standard? Why are the police above the law? Doing this by myself isn't working anymore. Now that the police know who I am.
Please don't come on top of me like that. Were you gonna put your hands on me?
Why is everyone on their side above the law? And the state cop, Pennsylvania State Police know who I am now and have my car.
Are you kidding me?
I would like to not be on the video.
I would like you not to put your hands on me, ma'am.
This is the problem. This is part of why I picked up my camera to begin with. I get arrested by the PA state cops for being kinda disorderly.
This woman just almost put her hands on me.
Because I want to make the world a better place. I got my second false arrest.
Guess what? You're not allowed to put your hands on anybody either. That's breaking the law, ma'am.
And no one knows the law. I'm trying to deal with that, and yeah, it did screw me up. Yeah, it did scare me.
It's not a joke.
Nobody. I went into court today, and the Constitution held no weight. I'm trying to deal with that, and yeah, it did screw me up. Yeah, it did scare me.
Please don't come that close to me again.
The law held no weight. So what do we do now? And I couldn't audit last week because of it.
If you put your hands on me, I'll put my hands back, ma'am.
It's so frustrating, and I'm trying not to cry. I don't know. I'm back. Because I've given you guys enough crying videos. And I don't leave fast enough. So, I don't leave fast enough, and because I'm not like that. And people think I got my my little law degree, my YouTube law degree. No, dude. I feel like if I stop, that it's them, I'm letting them win. I'm angry. I'm frustrated. I was assaulted by a police officer. And I just don't have that. That's not a part of me. Who never had the right or the authority to put his hands on me. And I'm asking questions and trying to have a conversation with the police officers about what I've done wrong when I've committed no crime. I read the Constitution. But at the same time, I feel like I kind of lost my way. And then at the end, after the judge dismissed one charge. I can't give up, I can't give in, it's just the way I am. Disorderly conduct fighting. So, I don't know, maybe I'm stupid. Like, I'm not just sitting around, like, trying to think of videos for clicks and views. I'm trying to make the world a better place. They wanted me to do jail time up to 6 months.
Who deprives another of their First Amendment rights is personally and departmentally subject and sued for civil damages.
I don't know. Maybe I'm stupid. I don't know. What do you guys think? I had a lawyer, but it fell through.
I'm going to sue you. Do you understand that?
So I've talked to a lot of different auditors, all the ones that you guys watch and love too. And it's funny because the ACLU gives us these printouts, right? Saying about all the rights we have about photography rights.
I was going to, but if you're making me leave under threat of arrest.
Everybody said don't let them intimidate you into stopping. Don't let them tie you down.
And you're going to violate my rights on camera, that's fine, that's all I need, I guess.
And what to do if you're stopped by police, and what to do in the event that they, try to take your phone or stop the recording. Don't let them do that to you, because that's exactly what they want.
I'll leave, but I mean, you're still violating my rights and breaking the law, sir. Aren't you law enforcement?
And this is for recording in a courthouse, in a public lobby. I never got past security. They're trying to intimidate you so that you stop.
Okay. Under threat of arrest.
What you're supposed to do. And that you can reach out to the ACLU for help. Well, guess what? They don't give a shit. I'm not gonna stop. Not now, not ever.
You guys, Pennsylvania State Police, where do I go to, file complaints?
So, I don't know what to say about that. If Long Island Audit can do it for 4 years, if Direct D could do it for 4 years, Auditing America, Press NH Now, First Amendment rights.
Against you guys, where?
Supervisor, I can bring it there right now.
Oh yeah, could you please call supervisor?
They said they'd help me get a lawyer. The J-Town Press, Joey Serial Camera, Surreal Cam, Grow With A Camera.
I'd appreciate that. Could you please call supervisor?
So they wanted a $1,000 fine. I don't know. Everybody, I don't know.
I will leave under threat of arrest, sir.
Well, now you're under arrest for disorderly conduct, please.
I don't know I'm not sure what to do. I need a lawyer yesterday. It seems like I wasn't thinking fast enough, and that's why I got arrested twice. And today I brought the law with me because I can't remember it. Because when I'm editing the video, I can see the arrest coming just like you can. They're not allowed to stop me from filming because it's a constitution protected activity. And you're probably like, girl, just run, just get out of there. And they can't do anything to violate my rights. I think too slow.